And the process of Brexit, which will start with Article 50, who do you think is actually going to influence the outcome of that?
The House of Parliament, I'd say. House of Commons. I mean, ultimately Theresa May can pretty much drive that through. In terms of politics in Europe, France, other countries, Italy, maybe they want to punish us, but probably not very sensible.
And so in terms of the politicians, maybe in Germany or Britain or elsewhere, which kind of names come to mind as people who will shape the process?
Well, I personally obviously would hope that someone like Angela Merkel.
Germany. I think Angela Merkel will be all over it. And I think that France as well, I think that they're going to want to make an example of countries that want to leave the EU.
Well, we'll have to rely on the Prime Minister, won't we? And the Chancellor of the Exchequer, the Germans, and the French behind them.
I'm not too sure. I don't really know who her allies are, to be honest, Theresa May's. But I think that, Copenhagen comes up quite a lot about, how they kind of are, how they treat society. They've got a model that really works well in Denmark.
I don't know enough about the European governments to know who will be the most influential.
The lady that's in charge is Theresa May, so she's the one with the power now. She's got all the ability to go and make these deals, so we have to have faith in her, I believe.
The Irish may have a peripheral influence, more than perhaps they should have, but yes, and France.
I don't think Corbyn's going to have much of an influence. Probably Nicola Sturgeon. The Germans are going to have quite a big say, but that goes for the other parts of the Eurobloc as well.
Yeah. Which other countries do you think in Europe will be influential on the Brexit negotiations?
France mainly. To a degree, I guess Spain, but France and Germany are the key players.
Clearly the European leaders in Juncker and Merkel will be fairly significant. Yes, we've got Theresa May, we've got David Davis, but there are other people who should be involved and have a say in terms of what goes on within that negotiation.
I suppose Angela Merkel is very pro-Europe. She's going to be obviously trying to angle some leverage to keep us in Europe, I would imagine. Theresa May, I've got no idea what she's doing.
I guess between Western European countries and Eastern European countries there's going to be differences.
About the politicians in Brussels.
Well, the politicians in Brussels, all I know is Juncker, right? Because he's quite outspoken.
Who do you think will be influential in influencing the Brexit process?
Well, not the people. You've voted for Brexit and now have no influence over how it actually will happen.
I think Nicola Sturgeon is looking out for the interests of the Scottish people, and obviously Scotland didn't want to leave the EU. And how influential is she going to be? Probably not massively, but good on her for trying.